From humble beginnings to becoming a powerhouse in Nigeria's economic landscape, the legendary Prince Samuel Adedoyin has maintained his entrepreneurial ingenuity for over 6 decades. He's not just a trailblazer in the world of business, but a trusted advisor to governments and myriad businesses. On this episode of Think Nigeria is the executive chairman of Doing Investment Limited, Prince Samuel Adedoyin, the Senator of Integrity. You're welcome to the program. Let's begin the conversation like this. Looking at your journey, there must have been some challenges, memories, things that you like to share to even set the tone for how you began so many years ago.
To give thanks to God that kept us alive and made us what we are. I started as a petty trader. From petty trading to importer, from importer to wholesalers, from wholesalers into manufacturing, and from one business to another, which make us become what is called Doing Group of companies.
I'm sure that for those that are listening, there must have been some moments that shaped your success story. Can you share that with us?
First of all, as I said earlier, all glory belongs to God, and every success in life of every person also belongs to God. I came in when business a bit new to Nigerians, because that's just before independence, and we have to start it from a side, stall selling from one point to another up to where we are today. It's just step by step, and we thank God for what He makes of us.
You've been making waves in Nigeria's economy for over 60 years. I mean, there must have been something that keeps you motivated and challenging you to go forward by investing in myriad businesses.
We are Nigerian, and we are made in Nigeria. And as a Nigerian product, my belief and trust is in Nigeria. I want to be able to put and prove a point that as a Nigerian, we can live and make success of the country and prove to Nigerians that there's nothing which is difficult to achieve through trust in the system and going from point to point when it is hard and when it is easy to move forward. And through that trust in the system, I am what I am by the grace of God.
I like that. I like that. Just like many of us, we are what we are by the grace that God gives us. Now, as the head of Doing Investments, I mean, you've been involved in many business sectors. Can you share with us some of the projects that your company has involved itself and how successful on the success story really is what we're about?
Well, manufacturing is the only point that I think a Nigerian can reach, and to be able to tell a story that he has been able to achieve something, because any other products which is not made in Nigeria are important, and the economy of Nigeria cannot stand without made in Nigerian products. And I would like to say is that it's from made in Nigerian products that we focus on, that I will say make us to be a successful Nigerian.
I'm glad you said that, because while you were answering one of my questions, you did say that you began as a petty trader.
Yes.
And here you are, a business mogul. What would you tell the young startups, the startups in business? Because when you look around, I hardly find anyone, well, there are some, but many people do not want to start small. So they just look at the big picture and that's where they aim. So can you advise the young people, or may not be young, but anyone that wants to do business, how to start?
I think that if one, like in America, for instance, they start from somewhere, they also fight a civil war before becoming a country. They decided to move the country forward, and they are able to lead. If we believe in this country, which I believe 100%, we can move Nigeria to be best in Africa and a leading country in the world. Despite all the problems and challenges we can still achieve it very soon. It's possible.
Nothing is impossible. I like that spirit, and that's that fighting spirit that I think Nigerians are known for. And it takes me to this role that you have. You've been an advisor for many governments. Can you tell us what exactly are those areas that you think the Nigerian economy needs to get itself, and keep itself afloat?
First of all, there must be an orientation that will make Nigerians to believe in Nigeria. Because first and foremost, you have to believe in yourself to be able to achieve progress in life. If you don't believe in yourself, it will be difficult for you to move forward. If we believe that this country belongs to us, the resources belong to us, and the achievement belongs to us, we will strive to make it better by making it and planning it one step better each day. And that is the advice I think the government, the religions, people, and every organization should think from now on to move Nigerian to a desired goal.
This program is brought to you by BMS International Resources Limited. Welcome back. And we're in the house with Prince Samuel Adedoyin. Prince Adedoyin, what is your view on the Japa syndrome?
When I started this interview, I said we are all made in Nigerian products. If we are made in Nigeria, and God made us to be in Nigeria, my philosophy is remain Nigerian. Make Nigerian great. If you make Nigerian great, they will come to us. We will not go to them. And all my children that has gone abroad, none are living abroad. They are here. investing in Nigeria, making Nigeria better than what we are doing. And that is my own philosophy, that we have nothing to share in Japan. We should trust ourselves to be a proud Nigerian, and we have more than surplus to live upon and sell to the world better than where they are going. If we do that, others will be coming here. We will not need to Japan. That's my philosophy.
From the beginning of this conversation, you've been talking about made in Nigeria. How important is made in Nigeria to you?
Because you know that of everything that will make Nigerian great is from what we make in Nigeria that we will sell to outside world to bring foreign exchange, while on importation we spend, from made in Nigeria we receive. And to become a surplus country in money and economic, we have to be able to produce and export, and it's from the surplus of the exports that we can become a country which will be self-sufficient.
Let's take a look at the Nigerian culture. Would you say it has been eroded with this generation? Because I know that you're a titled man and culture is very important to you. So as we're balancing that business acumen that you have, tell us of your view concerning the Nigerian culture.
I think gradually we are making progress. It is from the Nigerian culture that we are able to make our music, to make our films and storage, which we are selling outside to other countries now, and which they are buying, both in dressmaking, hair making, and all other things that are Nigerian that are being copied in other parts of the world. So I think we have a very rich culture, and it's being pursued to a logical conclusion now, but we should try more to sell our culture even more to outside the world so that we can achieve much more than we have achieved now.
You have made remarkable success as a self-made man. What would be your advice for today's entrepreneurs?
We have to believe in ourselves. Even you as a lady, I'm sure 10, 15 years ago, you may not believe you can do what you are doing now. It is by the trust and the ability to do it and the confidence that you can do it successfully that make you to be where you are. And that is what will propel you even to a greater person of future. And that is what I would like to tell all Nigerians, that believing in ourselves, believing in our race and culture, we can move mountain.
It's going to take me to another question because your story fascinates a lot of people, and that with resilience, with hard work, you can actually get there. Can you tell us what you think are the biggest challenges facing Nigeria's economy today, and what steps do you believe we need to take to tackle them?
But I think what set us back is lack of believing in our economy, in our race as a black race, and thinking that it is better in the other world than Nigeria. If we believe in our country, if we believe in our race, and if we believe that we can achieve what other countries has achieved, we can even do it better. Because if you look at it, there are hardly no country in the world where you cannot see Nigerian making success. If a few of them can do it there, why can't they bring that knowledge here and use it to move Nigerian forward? That is my belief that we can do. That is what I am doing. And that's the way to make Nigerian the best of the African nations, which we happen to be the most populous country in the continent.
When you look back at your journey, how do you think it has shaped the future of Nigeria?
I still believe in this country. That is why I still, even at this age, been in the office at 8 o'clock, close at the usual time, and we are still trying to establish even more businesses in the area of farming and other things which are locally produced products, including the manufacturing in which we are now.
In being futuristic, what are your hopes and dreams for Nigeria?
To me, I believe in Nigeria. I believe in the future of Nigeria. I believe that we can make Africa proud by making us lead in the area of technological know-how, making and using made in Nigerian products, and preaching and practicing that made in our country is the best products that we can be using for us to move forward to achieve greater Nigeria.
As we round up this conversation, Prince Adedoyin, what kind of legacy do you hope to leave, both in areas of economic development of Nigeria and your business ventures?
Well, in business area, we are doing what we are doing. We are still doing even more, but we are trying to be able to focus on agriculture so that we will not need to import foods. We have everything to have sufficient food and products that we can consume and export also to other parts of the world. So we are investing heavily in agric and also producing things like snails, pigs, all things which you think there's no money there and which money are there and you can export to other parts of the world. We are doing that in the farm. We have a large farm in Kwara State, and we are trying all these snail, pigs, fish ventures in Lagos State now. And that is what I think most Nigerians should do, to produce enough food and be able to export. If there's enough food to eat, that would be a self-sufficient point to make Nigerians stay at home and don't think we are an hungry country, that they have to go to other countries to feed. If we have more than surplus and we can export, among other made in Nigeria products, oil will become secondary to what we can achieve. And that is my hope. That is what I'm practicing now. And that is what we intend and expect to enlarge upon.
The success story of Prince Samuel Adedoyin is evidently that of resilience, hard work, and destiny. Narrative like this gives hope and fortitude to budding startups that the world is their oysters. Till next time, always think Nigeria.
This program is brought to you by BMS International Resources Limited.